One of the main purposes of the program is to basically nurture the kids in Humboldt Park. A lot of the dropout rate in Humboldt Park is really high. It's like, I can't remember the exact number. I think it was like 70%. The people who came up with this program, that was one of their main issues, trying to take care of, the dropout rate, and the way they do that, and also just to reduce high-risk behavior like, gang violence, aside from dropping out, drugs, that kind of thing. There's a lot of stuff out here to, that can distract kids from, their academic goals, or, from being able to see what they can do for their future.
Allora cercami di più, tornerò.
The project is the Puerto Rican Flag Project, which is a photo documentary on the Puerto Rican flag. This is the way it's displayed, not only to the Humboldt Park community, but in Chicago, and the meaning behind that, the meaning and the history behind the flag, and what it means to be Puerto Rican in Chicago.
Troppe quelle verità che ci sono rimaste dentro. Oggi che fatica che si fa, come finta l'allegria, quanto amaro disincanto. Io sono qui, insultami, feriscimi, sono così, tu prendimi o cancellami. Adesso sì, tu mi dirai che uomo mai. Io mi perdo l'insicurezza che mi dai, l'anima mia farò tacere pure lei. Se mai vivrò di questa clandestinità per sempre. Fidati, che hanno un peso gli anni miei, fidati, e sorprese non mi avrai, sono quello che vedi, io pretese non ho, se davvero mi credi, di cercarmi non smettere no, questa vita ci ha puniti già, l'insoddisfazione qua, ci ha raggiunti facilmente, così poco abili anche noi a non dubitare mai di una libertà indecente. Io resto qui mettendo a rischio i giorni miei, scomodo sì perché non so tacere mai. Adesso sai, senza un movente non vivrei. Comunque.
It also helps students to become active citizens in their community by teaching them the history of the neighborhood, teaching them the history of their culture, and we teach a participatory democracy class that everybody's required to take. So it's kind of like we're teaching you radio and we're teaching you photography, but we're going to teach you through participatory democracy a positive way to use those skills. So the kids aren't just watching the news or listening to the radio. They have the ability to create their own media and kind of hopefully in that way change the way they feel about themselves and their neighborhood, because I'm sure you watch the news and you see that Humboldt Park is like, someone got shot, they don't, ABC, NBC, all those radio stations don't show the good stuff.
Right.
They don't show the BACA program that's basically, these kids are getting a stipend, it's not big money, but they're getting paid to learn how to be professional photographers.
See guys, there's a flag right there, but it's taken out of the building.
The composition, try to frame it.
It used to be La Esquinita, but now it's for rent.
Puerto Rican strip club in here. First Puerto Rican strip club.
Oye, te hablo desde la prisión, Wilson Manyoma, Borbona.
good meal. They get help with their homework. We have tutors here. They get physical activity, if we, sometimes we turn on the music and we dance out here. On a nice day like today, we'll probably go out and, take a nice walk through the park. So, it's important for these kids to know that, you're learning skills that you can kind of change the way that people are looking at you and your community.
As a student, it gives you like different perspectives on things, and like especially with pictures, where like you can look. It deals with a lot with composition and feeling, which means feeling. And like when you're taking pictures, like that's what you try to capture, the feeling, the expression of it, which is composition. And I think that's very important, even when you just like when you're walking without the camera, and when you're looking at things, where you're thinking and what can you get from this image or whatever. And I think that's very important. But the class itself, I think it's good because it's interacting with students, whether like they working with each other and taking photos. What that creates is interaction, and that builds up relationships with the students altogether. So